Hello, and welcome to the Aromatherapy Apothecary. I'm Nicola Salter, and I'm delighted to be with you today to show you how you can use essential oils at home and make blends for you and your family. Now, it's incredible to think that each of these essential oils here are extracted directly from their organic plant source. So that could be fruits, roots, herbs, flowers, even grasses. Rosemary oil is extracted from the herb rosemary from the flowers and the leaves. Lavender oil is extracted from the lavender flowers and the leaves. Now, it takes thousands of tons of plant material to produce tiny amounts of essential oil. So take lavender, for example. We take the lavender flowers and the leaves and we put them in a huge distillation unit. Steam is then forced into the chamber, and as the steam passes through the plant material, it ruptures the tiny secretory sacs that hold the essential oils and frees the oils into the steam. The steam is then cooled and the steam evaporates and the oil and water separate. The floral water left over is called a hydrolat, and it's often reused for further steam distillations or for skincare and fragrances, as well as hydrosols. Other methods for distillation are implemented depending on the plant type. It takes 225 pounds of lavender plants to produce just 2 cups of lavender oil. The essential oils are bottled and tested using gas chromatography to measure the quality and therapeutic compounds found in the oils. These compounds scientifically show us how an essential oil may have an impact on our health. Worldwide scientific research is showing us how the naturally occurring compounds found in all essential oils may have dramatic curative effects. Each plant and its oils will contain different compounds. There are approximately 30 different types of lavender, each having over 100 different constituents, making lavender oil for the most part either anti-inflammatory, antifungal, antiseptic, calming, even supportive of the heart, and definitely good for skin healing for bruises and mild skin burns. Now, taking the therapeutic components of the essential oils, today I'm going to show you how to make an essential oil blend that may support the immune system using 2 essential oils. One is tea tree and the other one is rosemary. And in fact, tea tree, which is extracted from the tea tree in Australia, has been widely researched by Australian scientists showing us that tea tree can actually raise the white blood cells in blood serum. And what this means is that white blood cells help fight the bacteria and all those nasty viruses that we often come across. Now, rosemary, on the other hand, is a very warming oil. It's wonderful for muscular tension and releasing chills from the body. Now, for you today, what you're going to do, you're going to take 1 fluid ounce of sweet almond oil, cold pressed sweet almond oil, which you'll get from your local health food store. And you're going to pour it into a lovely blue cobalt blue bottle. And these come from online packages, which you can source quite easily online. And you're going to take 9 drops of tea tree and pour this slowly into the sweet almond oil blend. Okay, only 9 drops. You can build the blend up as you go, but it's important that you like the fragrance as you're creating it and that it's not too strong or overpowering. The second oil will be the rosemary oil, and we're going to put 5 drops of rosemary into the mix. Okay. Make sure you put the caps back on tightly onto the oil so that you don't spill anything. And then you're going to just gently shake the bottle like so, and you've created yourself a luxurious massage oil that you can use for the shower or pour a capful into the bath. Let me just smell it to make sure I like it. Yeah, to me that's quite strong and pungent. Don't add any more than 5 drops of each to this size blend. Now, if you prefer bath salts, what you can do is take 1 pound of Epsom salts, pour them into a dish that's allocated primarily for blending. Make sure you don't use it for cooking because cross-contamination can take place. And you're going to add 8 drops of tea tree to the salt. And then you're going to add 4 drops of rosemary to the salt. There you go. And all you do is give it a nice stir around. And you might see these salts getting a little bit lumpy. Not to worry, because the salt will absorb the oil. Nicely mixed in. And then all you do is simply pour the salts back into the jar, ready for your bath. Now, If you have swollen lymph glands and you've been to the doctor and the doctor's given you a diagnosis and he's happy with you to use tea tree oil, you can take the tea tree and basically put 1 drop on each finger and simply apply the tea tree to the lymph gland, all around the lymph gland, just there, and to the other lymph gland there. And this may help to reduce the swelling in the lymph glands. And you do this every 1 hour, 30 minutes throughout the day until you see an improvement. But only do this if your doctor's given you permission to do so. One thing I should mention very clearly here, if you have high blood pressure, don't use rosemary. Rosemary is contraindicated for people with high blood pressure because it can raise blood pressure. So instead of using rosemary, try eucalyptus instead. Now, rosemary is also a great memory aid, as well as being very warming to the body. When we smell it, it can help create better focus and clarity for us. And a great way of creating this in your environment is to make a blend in a spray, in a mister bottle, just like this. This is a 4-ounce mister bottle, or 100 mils if you like. And you're going to fill it with distilled water. Don't use tap water because it has too many chemicals in it. And you're going to add 15 drops of rosemary to the water. Okay, 15 drops. And then you're going to add lemon to this. Lemon is also known to be a memory enhancer, triggers different neurochemicals from the brain to help us to stay clear and focused. And for the lemon, you're going to add about 10 drops of lemon to this blend. There you go, 10 drops. Put the cap back on. Screw top up, give it a good shake, and then all you need to do is mist this into your hands. It smells good. And then mist it around your head and into the air, and it will help you when you're studying, if you need to stay up late while you're working, and will help you stay clear and focused and retain more information. So that's rosemary and lemon for clarity and focus. Now that you've made your essential oil blends, it's time to enjoy them. And I've just drawn a warm bath here. And what I'm going to do is add a tablespoon of the Epsom salt mix that we just made. Now you'll notice the water isn't running anymore, and that's because we get the most benefit from the oils when we put them directly into the water and get straight into the bath immediately. This means that the essential oils won't vaporize too quickly, and we'll be able to inhale the lovely herbal essences which will help clear the lungs, clear our breathing, and relax us. Now, the other way of using the essential oil bath mix that we made with the sweet almond oil was to put a cap of the oil blend into the water again, and then swirl the oil around in the water, just breaking up the massage oil, and you'll notice it'll break up into smaller particles. Now, having a bath and using essential oils is the best way of getting essential oils into your system and possibly absorbing the oils into your bloodstream. Because as you sit in the bath, of course, all your pores open, and when your skin is warm, that's when we absorb most from our products. So once you've applied the oils to the water, just sit and relax, enjoy yourself for about 10 minutes before getting out and then jumping into bed afterwards. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you next time.